What if the problem is not that weekends are too short, but that your brain never really leaves work? You finish on Friday feeling tired. You tell yourself, finally, I can rest. But then Saturday disappears in shopping, cleaning, messages, errands, and worrying about Monday. Suddenly it's Sunday evening. You feel stressed again, and somehow even more tired than before. And the strange part is this: you had 2 whole days off. A lot of people think they are bad at resting. But the real problem is deeper. Modern life teaches you to stay mentally active all the time. Even during your free time, your brain is still working. That's why weekends often feel like a short break between 2 long workdays instead of real recovery. And this matters more than most people realize. Because when you never fully recover, life starts to feel fast, blurry, and repetitive. Weeks pass quickly. Months disappear. You keep waiting for a future moment when you will finally feel calm and happy. But that moment rarely comes by itself. Maybe you know this feeling. You wake up on Saturday with good intentions. You want to relax. Maybe read a book, meet a friend, go outside, or simply do nothing for a while. But first you check your phone. Then you answer a few messages. Then you think about work for just 5 minutes. After that, the day becomes noisy and crowded. Your attention goes everywhere. By Sunday night, you feel like the weekend never truly started. The first reason this happens is simple: your brain needs transition time. Think about it like a car moving at high speed. You cannot suddenly stop and feel peaceful immediately. Your mind works the same way. If your weekdays are full of meetings, screens, pressure, and constant information, your brain cannot instantly change into rest mode on Friday evening. A friend of mine used to spend every Friday night watching videos and scrolling on social media for hours. He thought it helped him relax after work. But he still woke up exhausted on Saturday. Later he changed one small thing. Every Friday evening, he started taking a long walk without music or podcasts. Just walking quietly through the city for 30 minutes. After a few weeks, he noticed something surprising. Saturdays felt slower. Longer. More peaceful. Why? Because he gave his brain time to slow down. A lot of people try to fill every free moment with stimulation. But real rest is not only about stopping work. It is also about reducing noise. The second reason weekends disappear is that many people treat them like a life repair project. During the week, you delay everything. Cleaning. Laundry. Exercise. Calling family members. Buying groceries. Paying bills. You say, I'll do it on the weekend. Then the weekend arrives carrying 5 days of unfinished life. Of course, some responsibilities are normal. But many people accidentally turn their only free time into another work schedule. They wake up already thinking about tasks. I remember one woman describing her Sundays perfectly. She said, I spend the whole day preparing for Monday, and then I wonder why I hate Sundays. That sentence stayed in my mind because it is so common. Sometimes we become so focused on productivity that we forget weekends are supposed to contain joy too. Not impressive joy. Not expensive joy. Just small human moments. Drinking coffee slowly. Sitting in the sun. Cooking something simple. Talking without checking the time. Children understand this naturally. For them, an afternoon can feel endless because they are fully present. Adults often lose that ability. We are always thinking about the next thing. And that connects to the third reason weekends feel short: attention changes your experience of time. When your attention is scattered, time feels fast. But when you are deeply present, time feels richer and slower. You have probably experienced this before. Maybe during travel. Or while spending time in nature. or during a meaningful conversation where you completely forgot to check your phone. Those moments stay in your memory because your mind was fully there. But compare that with spending 4 hours online moving between apps, videos, and notifications. The time disappears, but it leaves almost no emotional memory behind. Your brain processes it as empty space. This is why two people can have the same weekend length but experience it very differently. One person spends the weekend rushing between screens, errands, and stress. On Monday, it feels like no time passed. Another person spends a few focused hours doing something meaningful. Maybe hiking, reading, cooking with friends, or simply resting without guilt. Their weekend feels fuller, even if they did less. The strange truth is that fullness does not come from doing more. It comes from paying attention. So what can you actually do differently? Try creating what I call a protected hour. Choose 1 hour during your weekend that is completely separated from productivity and digital noise. No work emails. No cleaning. No endless scrolling. During that hour, do something slow and intentional. Go for a walk. Sit in a cafe without your phone. Read 10 pages of a book. Cook breakfast carefully instead of quickly. Listen to music and do nothing else. At first, this might feel uncomfortable. Your brain is used to constant stimulation. You may even feel guilty for resting. But after some time, your mind starts learning how to slow down again. And something interesting happens. Your weekends begin to feel more real. Not longer in clock time. Longer in experience. Because maybe the goal is not to escape life every weekend. Maybe the goal is to actually feel your life while it is happening. The next weekend will come faster than you think. It always does. But you do not need to spend it chasing recovery like a machine trying to recharge. You are not a machine. You are a person who needs quiet moments, attention, and space to breathe. And sometimes, one peaceful hour can change the feeling of an entire week.